walk this earth like a god.
You scared? What? You scared? What? You scared? What? Kicking in the door, I make the bitches hit the floor for keys. Yeah.
Travis got it here, and I'm back with some more boxing. We got the Gabriel Rosado versus Uilli Monroe Jr. fight coming up tomorrow, man. And I'm actually looking forward to this fight more than I'm looking forward to the Canelo versus Liam Smith fight, because y'all know Canelo cherry-picked Liam Smith. And it is what it is, man. But, I'm familiar with both fighters. So I'm not going to make a prediction, man. I met Gabriel Rosado at the Berto versus Ortiz 2 fight a few months ago. And I've talked to Uilli Monroe Jr. a couple times. So, he seemed like a pretty cool dude. Gabriel Rosado is a pretty cool dude, man. And I know y'all see his record and y'all see those losses, man. But Gabriel Rosado has been in a lot of big fights, like tough fights. It's rare that a fighter will get back-to-back opportunities to challenge these top fighters, these elite fighters. You know what I'm saying? And Gabriel Rosado has been getting pretty big paydays for those fights. Normally when a fighter loses, especially if they take like a back-to-back loss, even if it's to world champions, then, it's kind of like the opportunities run out. You know what I'm saying? And now you got to work your way back up type of shit, and for less money. Gabriel Rosado didn't have to go through that, and he was offered, these opportunities to fight these top 5 middleweights just back to back. So don't let his record fool you. Gabriel Rosado has faced a lot of elite fighters. He's gotten paid well for those fights, and it's gonna be a great fight, man. Uilli Monroe Jr. had some success against Triple G. Gabriel Rosado had Triple G in a firefight, man. He took a lot of damage in that fight, but it was a really exciting fight. Now, Gabriel Rosado has kind of made this fight like personal. I don't know if he's trying to like get into Uilli Monroe Jr.'s head or not. It's like, okay, look, y'all remember they was trying to get Billy Joe Saunders on the Canelo versus Liam Smith undercard, right? They was trying to get him an opponent so he can fight in a co-main event. And Uilli Monroe Jr. and Gabriel Rosado was both like, in talks for the fight. And, they turned down Uilli Monroe Jr. immediately, and they kind of like went to the negotiation period with Rosado or something like that. But eventually, Billy Joe Saunders just dug both of them. He didn't want to fight either one of them. It's ridiculous why he didn't. He would have been expected to win both fights. But he turned down Uilli Monroe Jr. quick. And he kind of like negotiated a little bit with Gabriel Rosado. Uilli Monroe Jr. had just said something about it, and Gabriel Rosado took offense to it. He felt like Uilli Monroe Jr. was trying to, elevate himself over Gabriel Rosado. He felt like he was trying to act like he was better than him. And he's like he's making all of these crazy statements, man. And, he's talking a lot of trash, and Uilli Monroe is kind of like, he's not really letting it get to him, but he hear what Gabriel Rosado is saying. He's doing, he's wilding out. You're going to see this is going to be a really good fight, man. Because Gabriel Rosado is going to be coming for Uilli Monroe Jr., But, like, when you doing, and then I heard Gabe had pushed Uilli Monroe Jr., at the weigh-in. And then Rafael saying some shit about, Gabriel Rosado punks Uilli Monroe Jr. You know what, man? I used to think like that when I was a child. You know what I'm saying? Like, ooh, he pushed him. But, you got to think, man, boxing is like, 90% mental, man. And he's not showing that. No offense, man. You know what I'm saying? He's just acting like, he's acting like he's not really like mentally strong or I don't know, man. Like he needs to motivate himself or something like that. If you confident in your abilities, why are you being so ridiculous, man? You talking all of this shit to a guy that ain't even trying to entertain you talking shit. You like trying to like, start shit at weigh-ins for no reason with a guy who hasn't even been responding to your trash talk. I see that as a weakness, and I see that as a mental advantage in the favor of Uilli Monroe Jr. Not that I'm saying that he's going to win the fight. I'm just saying Gabriel Rosado's behavior has kind of been crazy. You know, and Andre Ward was saying something about Kovalev when Kovalev was talking shit, saying fuck him because he didn't shake his hand. And he was saying these guys need to motivate themselves in whatever way that they can. I see that as like Gabriel Rosado trying to motivate himself. And then by trying to, you know, humiliate Willie Monroe, it seemed like, you know, you trying to get into his head to get some kind of advantage that you might not have. You know what I'm saying? Because if you was just completely in control, then there would be no need to do any of that foolishness, man. But, you know, both of these guys are cool dudes, man. Like I said, man, I met Gabriel Rosado. And, you know, Gabriel Rosado is like really, really popular in a Hispanic crowd, man, out here, especially out here in LA. You know, I seen him and he was like kind of, it's not the stands, but it's the top. You know, StubHub is out in the open where you just like, you could walk around and shit. And he was up there by himself, shit, with just boxing fans pretty much. He didn't have no security. He didn't have none of his boys with him. And he was surrounded by people, you know what I'm saying? Just to get the picture that I took and to talk to him, you know, it took probably like about 5 minutes, man. It was people like all around him. He's pretty big. You know what I'm saying? Well, no, you would think that he was like a really big star. I've seen that type of reaction with Triple G when Triple G shows up at the StubHub. So just to put things in perspective, how big he is out here. You know, everybody know who he is. And they love to watch him fight because he's always in entertaining fights. And, you know, Uilly Monroe Jr. seems like a pretty cool guy, man. He's pretty laid back, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I could see why he wouldn't trash talk Gabriel Rosado or even respond to that crazy shit. But, hey, you never know, man. He's still a man. You know, you can only push so many buttons before somebody flip out. But, you know, overall, he's just kind of kept his cool about this whole thing, man. He know what Gabriel Rosado was doing. But, man, it's going to be a hell of a fight, man. It's going to be, like, they saying that it might even steal a show. And, you know, with all of the back and forth, I guess they've been going back and forth for like a year now. That's what Uilly Monroe Jr. was saying in his interview that he did yesterday with Fight Hub. And all of this talking back and forth and arguing. So, you know, they got a history with each other. And Gabriel Rosado's making this personal, which is just going to make for a more entertaining fight, more dramatic fight, because you know he's going to bring it, man. So, you know, I'm not going to make a prediction, man. I'm just predicting that this is going to be a great fight. And I can't wait to see it. I'm Travis Gotti. Thank you for tuning in to Travis Gotti Boxing. Subscribe.
I gotta quit fucking with you. I gotta quit fucking with you.